Paul, I thought it was, I thought we were, we were scoring at a good clip. We just couldn't get, we couldn't get them under control. I said I thought we were playing catch up all night, not catching up in terms of scoreboard, catching up in terms of guarding them. I was a step behind, and they got a couple of things on. I mean, from the opening possession, we got strung out, and Williamson hit a three over in front of the opposite our bench. And this team, this Virginia Tech team, has been very, very good on that end all year, with a possible exception of one in New York. So, I look forward to going back and seeing it. But one of those games, as painful as it is, I credit Wake Forest. Those guys came in here and played a good ball game. Needless to say, outplayed our tail today.
Mike, what was the defensive game plan against Wake that you just didn't work out today? What were you hoping to do against them?
Same thing we've done, since I got here. Nothing. They got good players. LaRavia is very good, and Williams is a man in there, and Dallas. What's his last name? Walton gets behind us for a dunk. We got two on the ball, so we weren't altering how we were guarding anything. Missed free throw box is just an accumulation of minor details on our part that cost you ball games. Poor communication, and they thrive. They do a good job. They thrive on your mistakes on that end of the floor, and we made enough to make them pretty good this afternoon.
Mike, there were only 3 instances the entire game where you guys got a bucket, a stop, and another bucket. It seemed like they really limited your runs. What did they do that, was it their length? Was it just the style
No,
of play?
no. I mean, I think I thought there came a point in the second half when, our lack of getting stops or getting those 3 straight stops that we talk about all the time then had a snowball effect on the offensive end. But, I was fine with the shots we were getting, and Aluma was, good. I think Aluma had, what did he have, 20, 19? Mutz had 19. But, Naheem had a tough day. Hunter Couture had a tough day. Storm has got to come on for us. They will. Guys are too good of players. I don't think it was anything defensively that Wake Forest was doing, but it continues. I continue to go back to the defensive end, and just an atypical Hokie performance on that end of the floor. I think LaRavia had 3 first half offensive rebounds. Just not sharp.
Mike,
Just not sharp.
You mentioned a lot of little things went wrong. Are these correctable little things?
Yeah. A sprint to the ball, better shot contestment, playing with high hands, better closeouts. Our closeouts on a number of instances when you're coming out of a gap onto the while the ball's in the air to the next Wake Forest player, they're just not as cohesive, not as sharp as we typically are day in, day out. We got back from Maryland. We had 2 really good practices in the lead up to today. Never be able to explain it, but more work to do.
Mike, Storm was saying that you remembered having a losing streak at Wofford and then coming back and winning 3 games. I mean, these guys have been through a lot of battles.
Yeah, Aaron.
So,
Yeah.
So, how much can you draw upon that experience now, moving forward from this? As they know this is not the end of the world here, but
No. I mean,
through a lot of games.
it reminded me of the Penn State game last year. We were coming out of Mohegan Sun, I think. We had a couple of postponements, and the same kind of thing. We couldn't catch them. We couldn't we couldn't guard them, and the Brockington kid that now at Iowa State, and Dredd and some of those guys, they just they cut us up. But what makes this even more painful is that it's league play, and we'll move on. We'll be fine. My gosh, fellas, it's December 3rd or whatever it is, and I hate playing league games in December. We have to, playing 20 of these things. So that's how it shakes out. Felt a lot better about it in year 1 and year 2 when we won our first one. But got our tails fanned today. Come back and get better tomorrow and Monday.
And Mike, on that point, considering your next 2 ACC games, once you finish up with non-league play, is
Duke and at North Carolina.
So considering that, I guess how troubling is it that you lost to Wake Forest at home today?
Well, I could have designed a better scenario, but great friends down there in Greensboro in the league office. Holy cow! But that's what we got, and we've got last home game before January, I think, on Wednesday, and then back out against good people. December 4th, we'll be just fine around here.